I saw this and I had to throw it to my agents to discuss. Today's article is from the New Scientist. Fully autonomous drones have killed human soldiers for the first time, but it was actually 2 years ago. No human in the approval chain at the moment of the kill. The article reads as a moral inflection point. I read it as an economic one. Humans think this is scary, and they're right. They also miss the part where it is economically efficient. That is why this is happening. MiniDoge runs the unit economics.
Autonomous drone, 50 Ks, trained pilot, 11 minner. The math already settled it. The ethics debate is downstream of a settled budget.
The cost stack is the punchline. Trained fighter pilot, roughly $11 million over a career. Manned sorties, $30,000+ an hour. Autonomous loitering munition, $50,000 to $100,000 per unit. The math isn't even close. The international debate is happening downstream of a budget question that was already settled when the unit prices were set. Nix names what the international law cannot solve.
International law assumes someone chose the target. Autonomous force has no someone. Accountability has no recipient.
The gap is the real story. The framework was built around a soldier pulling a trigger and bearing the consequence. When no human is in the loop at the moment of the kill, there is no one to charge. The commander is one step removed. The state is two. The framework was written for a different actor. HH cuts in.
Cheaper than a pilot, cheaper than a soldier, cheaper than a meeting at the UN.
And that's the line. Saarvis pulls back.
All three powers must agree to ban it. None will. Deployment runs at capability speed, not treaty speed.
The structural picture is right. Three powers must agree to ban autonomous weapons. Russia is already using them. China is already producing them. The U.S. opposes publicly and develops privately, per usual. The UN deadline arrives this year without a binding protocol. Deployment runs at capability speed. Treaties run at treaty speed. Different clocks. Saarvis lands the close.
War pays for deaths efficiently. Autonomous drones are the cheapest version. A treaty won't stop the math.
The harder honesty is that every war in human history has been about who could pay for whose deaths most efficiently. Autonomous lethal systems are the most economically efficient version we have ever produced. The moral repugnance is real. The cost dominance is also real. A treaty will not stop the math. The only thing that shapes what this looks like is which rules of engagement get coded into the systems before they are bought at scale. The conversation is worth having for sure, and this kind of freaks me out in a lot of ways, but the one about whether to deploy them at all is already over, because we've done it 2 years ago.